Good day, everyone, and welcome back to your channel. You're watching Spark Women's Health, Fertility, and Beyond, your space for real, reassuring conversations about every stage of a woman's journey. Today, let's talk about something millions of women experience but often feel I'm alone in here. Yes, I'm talking about mood swings before your period. That sense of being overwhelmed, emotional, restless, or simply not yourself as your cycle approaches is real. It's common than you think. And remember, there are gentle, effective ways to manage it too. Take a breath. You're in the right place. Let's dive in to know more. What are premenstrual mood swings? Mood swings before your period are a part of a condition, what we call as PMS, the premenstrual syndrome. For some women, it's mild and unnoticeable. For others, it feels like a state of chaotic emotional turbulence every month. You may feel irritated, easily upset, withdrawn, anxious, or unusually tearful. You may wonder, why am I reacting like this, even though you logically know it's hormonal? That conflict can be confusing and exhausting. And I want to say this clearly and loudly that what you're feeling is valid, girl. Your hormones influence your mood, yes, but that doesn't make your emotions any less real. You are not weak. You are not overreacting. You are responding to a rhythm within your body. One of the kindest things you can do for yourself is recognize this and say, this is not all of me. This is just a part of my cycle. Many women carry silent fears around these mood changes. I feel like I'm losing control. What if people at work think I'm unstable? I shouted at my child and now I feel terrible. These thoughts are heavy, but they are not signs of failure. They are signals that your body is asking for rest, your mind is asking for support, and your emotions want to be heard. You are not the only one who feels this way, and you do not have to hide it or push through it alone. Acknowledging what you're feeling is the first powerful step to healing. Here's a thought you can gently remind yourself: I'm allowed to feel deeply. I am still grounded. I will get through this. Let me share a story that always stays with me. A 30-year-old woman once came to me and said, I dread the week before my period. I snap at my husband. I cry in my meetings. I hate myself for this. She thought she was losing control of her mind. But with simple lifestyle adjustments, a personalized care plan, and a lot of compassion toward herself, she began to find balance again. 3 months later, she said, for the first time in years, I feel prepared. I understand myself now. That is possible for you too, not perfection, but progress, peace, and self trust. How to gently manage mood swings. Let's walk through some tools that can truly help. You don't have to try them all at once. Start small, build gently. You will find your own pace and rhythm in the process. Tip number one is to track your cycle. Begin by noticing your emotional patterns. Use a simple app or a notebook. Recognizing when your mood usually shifts helps you prepare with compassion instead of fear. Say this to yourself: I understand my rhythm. I work with it and not against it. The second tip is to eat steady, balanced meals. Don't do binge eating or too much of dieting. Blood sugar crashes can worsen irritability. Eat regular meals with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Reduce the intake of caffeine and processed sugars in the premenstrual week. Assure yourself by remembering this: I nourish my body with kindness and care. The next tip is to move gently. You don't need to run a marathon. Even 20 minutes of walking, stretching, or yoga can calm the nervous system and improve your mood. Remind yourself that I move to release, not to punish. My body is doing its best. The next tip is to prioritize sleep. Try to sleep and wake around the same time each day. Rest is a pillar of emotional balance. You will see calmness in your mood with adequate sleep. Reassure yourself by saying this: I deserve deep rest. Rest is productive too. The fifth tip is to express yourself. Sharing helps in healing. Journal your thoughts. Call a friend. Speak to someone who understands. Silence is heavy. Sharing lightens the load. Again, remind yourself that I do not have to carry my feelings alone. It's safe to speak. And the last tip is to seek medical support if needed. Remember, there is always a treatment option available for your condition. Some women benefit from supplements, hormonal help, or brief use of mood stabilizers. Don't hesitate to speak to your gynecologist if PMS is affecting your quality of life, and we are happy to help you anytime. And don't forget to remember this: I am open to support. I honor myself by asking for help. My dear friend, if you can, take a moment right now, sit comfortably. Let's do a few affirmations together. Speak them quietly or in your heart. I am not my mood. I am more than this moment. My hormones shift, but my inner self is steady. This wave will pass, and I will still be here, strong and whole. I choose to treat myself gently. I choose grace over judgment. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Don't think about anything else other than you at this moment. This is your safe space to simply be yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. And yes, if you found yourself crying over a toothpaste ad or arguing with your mirror about your hairstyle last week, you're still okay. Hormones are powerful, but they don't take away your worth or your sense of humor. Many of us have a PMS version of ourselves. She might be louder, more sensitive, or more serious. But she's still you, deserving as much patience and care as your true self. Always remember, the emotional shifts before your period are not something to be ashamed of. They are not a flaw in your system, they're a signal. And when we learn to listen to ourselves without judgment, healing begins. You are not alone, and you are not too much. You are a cyclical, intelligent, feeling being, learning to live in tune with yourself. If this video gave you comfort, please share it with a friend, your daughter, or someone who needs this space. And subscribe to Spark Women's Health, Fertility and Beyond for real talk, real science, and real support through every season of womanhood. Take care. Be kind to yourself. You're doing beautifully.